I've given you the questions. Now, it's time for the answers. In our last video, I introduced a 20-question quiz regarding the topics on this channel. If you have not seen that video and taken the quiz, please do that now. If you are viewing this part of the video, I'm assuming that you've already taken the Chinese Speakers English Online quiz. Taking the quiz by yourself first and then looking at the answers and the explanations will give you the most benefit for this content. So, I'm giving you one last chance. Take the quiz now. Chinese Speakers English Online quiz answers. Here we go. Number 1. My female coworkers all like to shop, but I don't go with them. What is the gender of them? A. Male. B. Female. C. Not clear from the sentence. Answer B. Female. A pronoun takes the place of a noun. In this case, the pronoun them takes the place of coworkers. In this sentence, we see that the coworkers are referred to as female, so we know the gender of them. However, if female was not included in the sentence, then we would not know the gender of the pronoun them. 2. I have nothing to do. I am. Which word is correct in the sentence? A. Bored. B. Boring. Answer A. Bored. Bored is my feeling. If my quality was boring, that would mean that someone else felt bored about me. But that doesn't fit in this situation. 3. What are 3 common individual introduction topics? Answer. 1. Who? Self and family. 2. What? Occupation or education. 3. Where? Residence and hometown. 4. Why? Reason for being here. 5. How? Connection to this place or mutual acquaintance. One or more of these topics may be commonly used when you are starting to talk to a person that you have not met before. 4. What is one question you should never ask a foreigner? Answer. 1. How much do you weigh? 2. How old are you? 3. Who did you vote for in the election? 4. What is your salary? Any of these questions could cut off the conversation very quickly. 5. My name is Sam Miller. If I were your teacher, how should you address me? Answer. Mr. Miller. This is the correct way to address a teacher, not Teacher Sam. And it should be used unless the teacher personally tells you that you can call him something different. 6. There are 2 balls, one green and one red. I won. Red won. What is the correct word to put in the blank? A, B, an, C, the. Answer, C, the. Although A, I want a red one, is a correct sentence, it does not fit this context where there is only one red ball. B is not correct because the article an cannot go before red. 7. Translate the following sentence. 电梯里面的人太多了. Answer. There are too many people in the elevator. The key point here is to choose the correct translation of 多. In this case, people is a countable noun, so we must use many instead of much. 8. 2020 is the Chinese year of the. Answer, rat. In Chinese, 鼠 can be translated either as mouse or rat. These two animals are actually not the same. In the case of the Chinese zodiac, rat is the correct translation. 9. Two words that have the same spelling but different pronunciations and different meanings are called A, synonyms, B, anonymous, C, heteronyms. Answer, C, heteronyms. An example of this is wind. As a noun, it's pronounced wind, as in the wind is blowing. As a verb, it's pronounced wind, as in wind up the cord. Synonyms are two words that have similar meanings, such as soft and tender. Anonymous means something of which we do not know the name of the person who did it, such as an anonymous gift. We don't know who gave it. 10. What type of sentence ends with a period? A, declarative, B, imperative, C, both A and B. Answer, C, both A and B. A declarative sentence is a regular statement, such as, I went home. An imperative sentence is an order, such as, go home. 11. Because of the typhoon, the baseball game was and scheduled for a later date. A, quarantined, B, postponed, C, canceled. Answer, B, postponed. The key here is the difference between postponed and canceled. Because the sentence indicates that the game will be rescheduled, we want to use postpone. Quarantine is not correct because people are quarantined and not events. 12. The wind is very A, strong, B, big, C, heavy. Answer, A, strong. Although these three words are similar, only strong can be used as it refers to strength. Big refers to size, but we can't measure the size of wind. Heavy refers to weight, and again, we have no way to measure the weight of wind. 13. Which answer is the correct meaning of not my cup of tea? A, It's not my cup, it's your cup. B, I don't drink tea, I drink coffee. C, I'm not interested in that or used to it. Answer C, I'm not interested in that or used to it. This is an idiom. An example is, shopping is not my cup of tea, meaning it is not something I would do for fun. 14, I have a sharp pain in my chest. I see the doctor. A, should. B, could. C, would. Answer A, should. Because the situation is serious, it indicates that action is necessary, so we use should. Could means that I have a choice, that it's potentially a good idea. Would means that it would be necessary if the situation were changed, but that doesn't work in this sentence. 15. Why is I'm fine not a good answer to the question, how are you? Answer, because I'm fine doesn't clearly describe your feeling, and it also closes off the other person from asking any further. 16. I'll give you my number when fly. A, monkeys. B, pigs. C, eagles. Answer B, pigs. When pigs fly is an idiom. Since pigs flying is an impossible situation, the thing that you use it with is also an impossible situation. 17. We're not out of the woods yet. What is the correct meaning of this sentence? A, we have enough wood. B, we're still in danger. C, the woods is very large. Answer B, we are still in danger. This is an idiom. An example of its usage could be, although COVID-19 cases seem to be declining in this area, you still need to be careful. We're not out of the woods yet. 18. I couldn't believe it when she said she was leaving Taiwan. A, black. B, yellow. C, blue. Answer C, blue. Out of the blue is an idiom that means something that happens very suddenly, as if it fell from the sky. 19. Sorry, I can't remember the date of my A, top, head. B, side, ear. C, front, nose. Answer A, top, head. Off the top of one's head is an idiom that means that you remember something easily without a lot of thinking or research. 20. When it comes to badminton, I'm thumbs. A, green. B, no. C, all. Answer C, all. All thumbs is an idiom. The idea is that if your hand had 5 thumbs, you couldn't do anything very smoothly. It means that you don't do something very well. How did you do on the quiz? 15 to 20 correct? You're on your way to English fluency. 10 to 15 correct? Not bad. Keep up the good work. 5 to 10 correct? You're going to need to work a little harder. 0 to 5 correct? you're going to need a private tutor. For more details on any of the questions from this quiz, see the description below for links to the videos on these specific topics. Did you learn something new today? Do you appreciate this kind of content? Please let me know by liking this video, sharing it with a friend, subscribing for more good content, or leaving me a message. Thank you.